The procession will be as follows. Faculty members will enter first, followed by doctoral candidates, then followed by master's candidates, then followed by bachelor candidates, and finally followed by the associate candidates. Commencement participants should be seated in the order of the procession.
gentlemen. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Does everyone know why we're here today? You do? Are you sure? Because that didn't sound convincing. Does everyone know why we're here today? Has everyone found their friends and family in the audience yet? And friends and family, have you found your graduate yet? Then I think we can start today's ceremony. Good morning and thank you. My name is Gary Williams. I'm the campus vice president of the University of Phoenix, Jersey City campus. And on behalf of the administration, the faculty, and the staff, I want to welcome you to the 2015 commencement ceremony for the University of Phoenix. Before we begin today's ceremony, I want to ask that we reflect on a special group of individuals and recognize them today. And no, it's not the graduates, but it may be some of them. In particular, it's the men and women of our military who put themselves in harm's way to protect our liberty and freedom. At University of Phoenix, we salute our own active and retired military, some 70,000 strong, and also the service member alumni and faculty all over the world. Would all of those active and retired military service members please stand in the audience and on the floor so we can celebrate and thank you for your valiant protection of our country. Please remain standing. And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you join them by standing for our national anthem to be performed by Dielixa Sepulveda, Campus Operation Coordinator at the University of Phoenix, Jersey City campus.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Dee. Please be seated, everyone. Today, we are fortunate to have a few special guests with us. As I introduce each of you, please stand and be recognized. Today with us are members of the Board of Trustees for the Jersey City campus, Mr. Bill Palatucci, and Ms. Eartha Franklin. Our academic officer who will be conferring our degrees on our graduates today is Dr. Leonard Klepsch, Associate Provost. Dr. Klepsch is focusing on competency-based education. He is joined by Dr. Miriam Frollo, Director of Academic Affairs, and Dr. Lily Hibbler, Campus College Chair for the School of Business, and the University of Phoenix faculty. The faculty. Please be seated, and please enjoy this video.
Hey, hon. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for putting up with my long hours, babe.
Okay, deep breath in and out. Thanks for letting me rearrange my hours so I could go back to school.
Thank you for inspiring me every single day.
Thank you for telling me you can do this over and over.
Thank you for taking care of Devin while I studied.
I'm so proud of you.
Thanks for not letting me quit, Grandma. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mom and Dad.
To my wife and kids.
To my daughter.
To Grandma.
I'd like to thank my advisors and instructors for encouraging me all the way.
Thank you.
Thanks to your support, now I can say I am a Phoenix.
I am a Phoenix.
I am a Phoenix.
Now for a bit of history of the university before we begin our famed walk across the stage. At its inception 40 years ago, University of Phoenix founder Dr. John Sperling said that learning is an adventure and should be made as exciting as possible for both the instructors and for the students. He believed that a kind of excitement while learning required a liberated classroom with empowered, assertive students willing to make the emotional commitment to learning. And he believed that learning should be a process of discovery and new knowledge. When these students were able to apply their newfound knowledge on the job without losing career momentum, they often gained career momentum. Since that time, earning a university degree and bringing newfound knowledge into the workplace has become the norm. In other words, no longer must one sacrifice their career to gain academic advancement, all together at the same time. Imagine that. Graduates, you are at the onset of new and exciting adventures. Your newfound knowledge is celebrated today as a life-changing academic achievement. You are congratulated on your perseverance, who said it was going to be easy, and your success. But you are not the only ones in the room today who deserve some recognition. Your families and your loved ones are to be recognized for being an incredible support to you each day you pursued your degree. And your university graduate teams who supported and envisioned your success are to be recognized. And in many cases, even your employers who encouraged you to keep going should be thanked. Let us give recognition to all those who stood by your side throughout this endeavor. This is for them. That brings us to the recognition of another very talented and dedicated group of people sitting among us this morning. They are the faculty, department chairs, administrative staff, and senior leadership of the university. Not only have they made your education possible, they have made it accessible, stimulating, and relevant. Please join me in saluting the University of Phoenix academic officers, faculty, chairs, and administrators. And next, I'd like to tell you a few facts about yourself and your fellow alumni. The numbers may surprise you, but remember, this all began 40 years ago. Today, the University of Phoenix is the largest private university in the nation, and as you graduate, you're joining a vast network of more than 890,000 alumni. Together, you and these graduates are helping solve the challenges the world faces today, as well as anticipating the future and leaving legacies about your particular area of expertise. And in doing so, you're joining some amazing organizations. In fact, there's an impressive roster of employers of our graduates, as well as many of our faculty members. And these organizations serve as valued members of our university community. As you chart your course on your newly earned degree, returning to your hometowns and for some other states, you will not be alone. Our graduates are strong activists and leaders in communities throughout the globe. Our Alumni Association stands ready to connect you and your fellow alumni. And you might run into fellow graduates on any given continent, considering there are graduates work all over the world. And we have alumni in 140 different countries. Class of 2015, on behalf of the thousands of alumni throughout this great country who have walked a similar path, we commend you for your academic commitment and achievement. You have studied hard, you have realized your ambition and goal of earning a degree from University of Phoenix. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Lily Hibbler, who will introduce our student commencement speaker.
Thank you, Gary. Our student commencement speaker is Karen Fiorillo, who is graduating with a doctorate in educational leadership in technology. Karen has been an elementary and middle school technology integration specialist in the Souderton Area School District in Pennsylvania for the past 17 years. Dr. Fiorillo has presented and published her research on raising digital citizens and on cyberbullying behaviors in K-12 environment. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our student speaker, Karen Fiorillo.
Greetings to members, our Board of Trustees, honored guests, distinguished faculty, and alumni, classmates, family, and friends. The Journey. American author and journalist Ernest Hemingway once stated, "It is good to have an end to a journey toward, but it is a journey that matters in the end." Every chapter of our life has had a beginning and a middle, and will have an end. The beginning is predetermined. During the middle of the journey, we must cultivate and maximize the experience, so when the end of the journey draws near, we feel a sense of accomplishment and closure. Looking back to the first event in our life, our birth, each of us experienced birth. For me, the year was 1962. Although I have no memory of the event, pictures taken by family members captured the beginning of my journey on film. Although the ink may have faded and family members may have left the earth, the pictures remain tangible evidence of the first event in our personal journeys. Milestones achieved during the first years of our lives help to define who we would become. Pictures and videos highlighted our developing personalities. We learned how to walk, how to talk, eat by ourselves, and become more self-sufficient. Social integration, respect, and manners became important during the early stages of this segment of our journey. Skills we would continue to foster into the next chapter of life. Parents and caregivers provided a foundation for us to develop life skills as we embarked as formal students into a new journey called school. For me, this dates back to September of 1967. As we grew and matured from kindergarten through high school and into college, learning and growing into lifelong learners was evident. The arduous process of the journey was not always pleasant. The physical, emotional, social, and academic demands were intense. Surviving the school stage of our journey was indeed a challenge. We are all at different ages and stages in our journey. In this complex, we celebrate the end of one journey and the beginning of another. Today, we leave behind the many years of studying, preparing, writing, posting and responding to discussion questions, proofreading, sacrifice, and sleepless nights. Friends and family members have walked alongside of us during the journey and made personal sacrifices to support us financially, personally, emotionally, and spiritually. The journey was long and hard for many of us. There were times I heard the voice of Dory, the royal blue tangfish from the Disney Pixar movie Finding Nemo, reverberating in my head. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. When we look back on the experiences and relationships developed during college, graduate school, and/or postgraduate school, we deserve to celebrate. Be grateful for the support of family and friends, classmates and professors, individuals who have been your support system for the past several years. For me, my postgraduate journey in the Educational Leadership in Technology doctoral program encompassed 4 long years of my life while raising a family and working full-time. It was not always fun. We have made many sacrifices throughout our academic journey. Today's commencement is not the end. It is the beginning of the next event in our journey. The journey may include a first job, relocation, a new job, a promotion, we're all hoping for that, or the opportunity to continue researching, publishing, and presenting in your chosen fields. Whichever road you choose, remember this day with pride and thanksgiving. Shed tears of joy. Step out of the Prudential Center as a new person, a graduate of the University of Phoenix. Look around, graduates. Reflect upon and enjoy this moment in your life. The pride I feel emulates my mother, who is present today in row 12, section 4, 12 road, something like that. Hi, Mom. She's smiling proudly and reminiscing on the day I was born. I feel my father's presence in this building, and I know he is looking down on me today. I dedicated my dissertation to my father, Francis, my heavenly angel. I know he would be proud of me. My sons, family members, and friends have shared in my victory. Many of you may have the same feelings. We may have lost family members and friends during our journey, but we have overcome the adversity of great loss and sadness. Capture the moment in pictures and video. Share the moment with family and friends near and far. Treasure the emotions, enjoy today, savor the moment, be proud, and reflect on the moment, because today will soon be a memory and the end of your academic journey. In the words of Vera Nazarian, a Russian immigrant and inspirational writer, sometimes reaching out and taking someone's hand is the beginning of a journey. At other times, it is allowing another to take yours. I ask each of you to turn to someone to your left, to your right, in front or behind you, and shake the hand of a classmate, a family member, a colleague, a professor, a friend, or a stranger. And then I'll be back in a minute. That was the audience participation portion of the speech. We come together today, united from online and satellite campuses. Many have traveled from different cities, states, and countries, but today, University of Phoenix is our common denominator. Each of us is a Phoenix. Go make a difference, and let's get to work. Thank you very much.
Stay here? Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm trying to find the page, so Mary.
I was using my own stuff. There we go, right there.
Thank you, Karen, for your inspiring speech. And on behalf of the University of Phoenix, I would like to present you with the Student Speaker Award. Congratulations. Presenting the Faculty of the Year Awards will be Dr. Miriam Frollo.
Thank you, Lily. The graduating members of the class of 2015 wish to extend their appreciation to all the dedicated faculty members who have helped them to reach this academic achievement and realize their goals. All University of Phoenix faculty members strive for excellence and are well respected for their knowledge and expertise and their support for student learning. The ability of our faculty to have a positive impact on our students' learning is highly regarded and is measured by the ability to maintain academic rigor while providing ongoing feedback to students on their assignments and encouraging them to meet and exceed expectations. Please join me again in thanking the faculty. Today, I would like to recognize two outstanding faculty members at the Jersey City campus with the Faculty of the Year Award. I recently received an email entitled, "What Do Teachers Make?" And while I am not sure who originally wrote it, I hope that the author will give me permission to adapt a few points mentioned so that I can tell you about the two recipients. If asked, what do instructors make? I can hear our two Faculty of the Year Award recipients say that they make their students do the following things. I make students work harder than they ever thought they could. I make students ask their questions and give me answers to mine. I make students recognize and feel good about their success in a class, even if their grade was not an A. And I make a difference in our students' lives by helping them see that they can be successful in school and their careers. Our two Faculty of the Year Award recipients instill a can-do attitude in their students. They spend extra time outside of class and in the Student Resource Center providing support and guidance, and sometimes candy, to help students move closer to their goal of finishing an assignment, a class, or even their degree. Some of those students are here today. It is great pleasure that I present to you our first Faculty of the Year Award recipient, Vilson Ducey. Congratulations, and thank you, Vilson. Now it is great pleasure that I present to you our second Faculty of the Year Award recipient, Carmine Salerno. Congratulations and thank you, Carmine. Gary?
Thank you and congratulations to our Faculty of the Year. It is now the time we have all been waiting for. I know. It'll go fast from here. Savor your moment. And now it is the time, as I said, the associates, bachelor's, master's, and doctoral candidates in reaching this significant milestone in their educational journeys. As a reminder, after you walk across the stage, you should return to your seats and stay seated. We are here to celebrate all of your accomplishments today. Therefore, we request that no one leave the arena until the last graduate has walked across the stage. Please hold your applause, families. I know it will be hard. I know you're not going to listen anyway. Until the end of all of the names are read. And at this time, I'm honored to begin the ceremonial walk with the associate degree candidates from our class of 2015. As our associate degree candidates come forward, I would like to congratulate all of our candidates today on embarking on their higher education pathways and embracing their personal quest as lifelong learners.
Okay, so you